How's it going, my fellow Homo sapiens? It's your boy, the legendary Hadou, and I'm coming at you with that Gantz E Chapter 2 review. This is boy coming at you next. Alright, so I've been waiting for this chapter all month. I was counting down the days. So this chapter, Gantz E Chapter 2, we start off where we left off from Chapter 1. You have Hanbi and Masakichi, they're on their knees, and they're breathing very hard, and they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. 1 second, they're drowning. The next second, they're in this mysterious mystery room. So we have the old guy, and he says, this is the afterlife. And he believes that everyone who's in this room at the moment has died. And at this point, you start to see kind of like the shock on some of the people's faces. You know, they're just like, huh? Wait, what? This is the afterlife. We died? You know, so some people just seem kind of confused. Now, one thing I will say is that Hanbi at this point gets up, and this is what I really do like about this character. We don't know much about him, but this shows a little bit about his character. He gets up and he starts to walk around, he starts to look around, and he touches the ball. He's like, is this stone? Like, you know, what type of material is this? And then he noticed something. He noticed that this room had no windows, no lanterns, no light source, but it was bright as day in that room. And I like that because he's investigating, he's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. He's looking around, he's like, it's so bright in here. Maybe this could be the afterlife. You know, like, how is it light in this room when everything is this kind of border up? So at this point moment, we do get some people start to panic. You get one guy, he start to scream, "Mother!" And we see Masakichi. He gets up and he's like, I'm leaving, you know, I'm getting up out of here. And he starts kicking the door, and you start to see some of the other samurai guys. They're starting to walk around and they start to kick the walls. They're trying to bust out of this room. They're doing their best. They're kicking. They're kicking really, really hard. However, they had no luck. At this point moment, they have no luck. The room won't budge at all. Then we get some people in the room. They feel like maybe this is hell. And they're looking through the cracks, and they're like, we can't see anything. It's pitch black out there. They're trying to figure out what's outside. They're trying to peek through the whatever cracks they can. They're like, maybe this could be hell. So we get the old guy, and the old guy's like, hey, someone else is coming. And we get the Gantz ball, and it starts to do his thing. It starts to print someone out. And immediately, as it's printing somebody out, I'm like, you know what? It's going to have to be a female. It's going to have to be a female. That's just my idea. I was like, they got to put a female here somewhere. I mean, you do have like the boy and the girl, but there was no females in there. There was just all guys. And guess what? It was a female, and this female looks beautiful. Matter of fact, this female seems to be someone important. She seems to be maybe high class. Her hair's not, at first I thought it was a geisha, but then I was like, no, she seems to be high class. She's done well. She's looked really nice. Her hair's done, and she wakes up, and the first thing she says is this the afterlife? And at this point moment, I started to think. I started to kind of just guess her backstory. And my prediction of her on her is she committed suicide. I really believe she committed suicide because when she came in, she seemed like she was laying down. So she was very calm when she woke up, and she was like, is this the afterlife? And I'm like, why would you ask that? You know, she doesn't seem like she was poisoned. It seemed like she was kind of knowing that she was going to die. So we get Hanbi. He's asking her questions. It's like, you know, are you a daughter of someone's of a noble? How's the shogunate? So I think she might be the shogunate's daughter. And one of the guys in the room was like, yo, you know, what? Yo, have some respect, man. So that part was very interesting. I'm really happy that they added this girl in. I think she might be a princess or something. Now, she may be the love interest in this series. That's a possibility. I mean, she looks really, really cool. It's possible she could be easily killed off, or it's possible that she may survive and be the love interest. Maybe she will progress the story in some type of way. Maybe they will become friends and she'll get brutally killed or murdered or something. So I'm really looking forward to see what she's going to do. And then finally, we get to the end of the chapter, and we get this one last person printing in, and it starts to print off the head, and then it gets to the rest of the body, and this person's standing there. They look badass as hell. They got their Gantz suit on. They got like this robe over the Gantz suit. And I'm like, yo, this person looks awesome. And I think it might be a female. And that person comes in and it's like, hey, everyone, listen up. And I'm like, oh man, here we go. So I'm guessing it's going to be the person that comes in and explains everything and let everybody know what's the rules, what's happening. This is the afterlife. You have died and you have been sent to this room. You getting ready to play some games and you getting ready to kill some aliens. So I'm really hyped up to see what's going to happen next. So overall with this chapter, I enjoyed this chapter. I thought it was a pretty good chapter. This chapter didn't have a lot of reading. It wasn't a lot of text in this chapter, and I really do like that. And the main reason I like that is this chapter was beautiful. I mean, you can look at the characters' faces, you can feel how they're feeling. I mean, it was really, really detailed. It's really awesome. And it wasn't like this tons and tons and tons of text to read and nothing was happening. It was just like, hey, here's a little bit of text, and here's some scenes in the room. But overall, it was great. When I look at Gantz E and I look at the quality of Gantz G, Gantz E or Gantz Edo, I mean, the quality is way up. I mean, the art style, the quality here is really, really good. Some of the characters I'm really looking forward to is this princess girl. And I'm actually curious about this new guy that just teleported in the room. How long have that person been there? There's just so much I want to see. I'm hoping that this Gantz focus more on the swords instead of like the Gantz guns and things of that nature, since they're back in the Edo area. So this here is really, really awesome. I enjoyed the chapter. Did you enjoy the chapter? Please let me know in the comment box below. But please rate, subscribe, comment, and share. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching. Matane.